Mama, mama, let me out. Dun, 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 dun. This video is going to be a comparison of the Chanel Classic Clutch with chain versus the Chanel Wallet on chain. This was requested by many of you ever since I revealed my most recent Chanel purchase. I have an unboxing video on this. I also did a comparison of this piece with my Chanel Classic flap in the medium large size, so I'll link all of those videos down below in the description box in case you missed those, but I thought it was just really funny because the size difference is so noticeable on these two, and the walk fits inside the clutch pretty comfortably. It's kind of amazing. But since both of these can be used as clutches, I thought, why not do a video and see. Also, the price difference is not that bad. So currently the walk, which is just how we refer to the wallet on chain, right? The walk is retailing for $2,500 in the US at the boutiques. And then this one is a discontinued item that's pretty hard to find. I bought it pre-loved from Rebag. Those of you who watched my unboxing video will know. And I think the last retail price before this was discontinued was $3,100 US retail. So $3,100 for this size versus $2,500 for a mini little walk. Obviously depends on your preferences, your style, and your needs, but it's about a $600 difference. It's not too crazy, but this one here I was actually able to snatch for less than $2,700. It was like $2,690 or something like that, because they listed this on the Rebag site for $29.90, I believe, and then they were having a 10% promo, so I put in that code and I got the 10% off, and it wound up being just slightly under $2,700. So then the difference really becomes more like $200 difference, right? So this one here I purchased pre-loved in excellent condition, or was it brand new condition? I don't know. It had all the tags on it. It was just pristine. It looked like it had never been used. I bought this from pre-loved, yes, from Fashion File. And then this one I bought in excellent condition, and it looks new to me, at least to my eyes, but it did not come with the original dust bag. This one from Rebag. So I know some of you had asked me to do a video comparing my experience between Fashion File and Rebag, which I will do in a separate video, but for the purposes of today I'll just be comparing these two. Now, I did show earlier videos showing what fits inside here, but I'm just going to show you, because a lot of people think that the walk is really teeny tiny, and it is a small mini bag, but it actually does pack a punch and it fits a decent amount. So let me show you. The only thing I know that will not fit in the walk, or at least won't look right, is the mini pochette that I use. So if I were to just put my Chanel card holder and my Louis Vuitton coin purse, I'll also put my US passport, just in case you're thinking of traveling with these bags. I'll put it back here. And then of course I need my phone. This is my iPhone 7 Plus case. I told you I will be sharing a new phone case soon. I'm sick of this case. I'm sure you guys are too. I show it all the time. It's because I'm filming with my phone, so I just take the case off. But I ordered two new really fun designs, and they're really delayed with the shipping. So as soon as they arrive, I'll start using those. So there you have it for now. And then of course I need my keys. Still in this J. Crew microfiber pouch, because the Louis Vuitton key pouch did not work for me. There's a whole separate story on that. Okay, so there you have it. It closes up very nicely, no bulging, very easy. Now, let's see what fits inside the wallet on chain. First of all, let me show you the size difference just from the front and from the sides. Obviously, it's a massive size difference, and this fits inside the clutch like I showed you before. So here, the difference also is that this is a snap closure. Now the newer model has a magnetic closure, which is easier, and the clutch has the classic turn lock feature, so that's different. And then you do have more compartments in this little guy here. And I also purchased this base shaper, which I talked about in earlier videos. I bought this from Etsy, from a shop called M Boutique. I believe they're based in Australia, and it was only about 30 bucks or so, and it really is a game changer in keeping the structure of the bag and making it easier for me to get my items in and out. So let's quickly pull out some of these items here, or all of these items I should say, and then my phone as well. Okay. So my phone I typically put in the front, like so. It fits very nicely. Now if you have a larger phone, that might be a bit tricky. This mini pochette, like I said, whoops, I'll pick that up. The mini pochette does fit, but it looks bananas. It doesn't make any sense, so I'm not going to do that. Let me just grab what I dropped. Okay, so this was the coin purse that fell. I'll stick that right in there. Now you see, if you look closely, there are card slots, so I don't need a card holder, but I just tend to carry a card holder with me anyway. It's just easier for me, so I would put that right in there. Now the passport, there's a really cool feature on the wallet on chain where this pocket here, unlike on the classic flaps, is actually really big and roomy and functional, and you can go all the way down to the very bottom of the bag. It goes all the way down. You can put your whole hand in. So I can keep my passport or anything else that's really, really important or valuable, maybe large bills, all the way in there and zip it up, and it fits really comfortably. And then let's see, my keys. So I don't know if you guys are surprised by how much I'm able to get in here, or maybe I just don't carry all that much. So since I'm not able to get my mini pochette in here, I am going to just take a lip balm and a lotion. So here's my Givenchy lip tint, and then my L'Occitane hand cream. And let's just see if it closes up. Yeah, it's gonna close up perfectly fine. It's kind of like a brick. It's like this, it just looks so packed, this little thing. But it's not overstuffed. It's not stretching or anything like that. This is probably a little bit more than what I would put in. If I am using this as an evening bag, I probably wouldn't bring this because I have my earbuds in here, so probably wouldn't need that for an evening event. And then it opens up quite a lot of space, as you can see. There's plenty of space to put other items in there. And if I wanted to put my phone in the main compartment, I can do that as well. And this way I have some space for something else. There's also this zippered compartment if I wanted to put some loose coins or receipts or anything of that sort. Right now I have my authenticity card in there. So let me just shimmy this around a little bit so it looks a little bit neater. Can you tell I'm pretty OCD? You know already if you've been on my channel before, but if you're new, you'll learn that I am very picky and OCD, and I like my bags a certain way. So there you have it. Now the cool thing about the walk, I've shown this in other videos, is you can wrap this chain around and make it look very different. You can have it just long like so. You can tuck it in like a clutch. You can wrap it around a couple of different times just to give it a different look. As you can see, then the chain would be on the outside. The only thing is when you open the bag, then you have all these chains on the inside. My friend also mentioned that there are clasps out there where you can just clip the chain from the inside and shorten it. So depending on your height, if you're more petite and you want it to just be shorter on you, you can do that. But I actually love this length crossbody. It works for me. I'm 5 foot 5 inches, borderline 5'6". Yeah. So there you have it. So the only thing that really isn't going to fit is the mini pochette, which is too big in comparison to the size of this, but this is packed pretty nicely. Oh, there is also that back pocket, which I don't find to be very functional, but I can slip maybe a couple of flat items in here, whereas on the classic clutch, it's a massive back pocket, super functional. I can put a lot of things in here. Probably I wouldn't overstuff it because I wouldn't want it to get stretched out, but it is pretty big. I mean, it covers the entire backside of the bag. So there you have it. I hope you found this video to be helpful. I will definitely do a video on my experience comparing Rebag with Fashionphile. I actually purchased a number of bags from Fashionphile, and then this one is my first and one and only purchase from Rebag. So yeah, I can definitely talk about my experience, some of the differences in their service, their selection, also their refund policy, all of that. I can get into that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know. Leave any comments or questions down below. And if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe and join the fun. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.